Hello, I got the original triple here, Westmalle. So they apparently did the first beer that was called a triple that was completely pale blonde. Before then, triples were just kind of stronger than doubles or doubles, and they still are stronger than doubles. It just seems like it's kind of turned into doubles being brown ales and triples being blonde ales because of the popularity of them doing it first in like the 30s or maybe a little later than that. So this was bottled January 31st, so it's about 10 months old. Best by date is at 2 years, and I haven't had this in quite a while. There's no coriander in it, and it's one of the strongest triples at 9.5%, because like Chimay's triple is only 8%. Well, let's just do it. And there's also some coriander in Golden Monkey, which is probably the most popular triple in America, maybe. And lots of head, I like that. Lots of bubbles coming up from the bottom. And it's pale, but it's not as pale as a Pilsner, but definitely much more pale than duals and quadruples. And lots of little tiny bubbles, basically a storm inside there. Head looks fantastic. I like to pour a lot of head because it will dissipate, of course. And it adds to the mouthfeel when you have a little bit of foam getting in there with the liquid. I think it helps to make it seem fluffier. And triples are definitely one of the styles that's like fluffy on the palate because they're strong, but they're kind of dry, but with all the carbonation and the candy sugar in there and everything, it just makes it just float on your tongue. And this one does it. Wow, I guess I should have sniffed it first. But the smell is basically just a little less sweet than the taste, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit of a grassy hop, and kind of an apricot, dried apricot or something in there. And I don't know, not quite peach or stuff like that, but a lot of these pale fruits. Honey, definitely a lot of honey-like herbal aromas. With soft herbs, not like ultra spicy, not like lavender, more like kind of like coriander, even though there is no coriander in here. But soft fruity spices, and that head is just looking fantastic. So creamy, lots of tiny bubbles. Yeah, I've been drinking a bunch of doubles and stuff lately, and they often don't have as thick and rich of a head. Like, you'll get a big head, but then it'll dissipate really fast. In part, I think because some, like Chimay, their beers are less hoppy and a little more acidic. So that's going to mean, not as good head retention. But this is not very acidic at all. Kind of hints of lemon, but yeah, not quite lemon. Just a lot of these not quite pale fruit flavors. Kind of maybe a hay-like thing, but more of it's not quite that funky and rustic. Maybe the hay is sort of from the malt combining with the herbal, foresty sort of hops. And this head is looking so good. And I'm not noticing the 9.5% much at all. It's definitely helping to give it a good amount of body, even though it's so dry and carbonated. But the mouthfeel is just amazingly silky, even though it's so carbonated, and that gives you a little bit of a prickly quality, but it's not too much. It's not tingling the tongue. It just, floats on your tongue like some kind of liquid silk or something. It's very nice mouthfeel. Very, very